Welcome to our channel, where today we take a deep dive into a remarkable coin that might just be sitting in your collection unnoticed, underappreciated, but full of American history. We're talking about the 1961D Lincoln 1-cent coin from the United States of America. If you're a collector, a history buff, or simply someone curious about that old copper penny you found in your pocket change, this video is for you. Today, we'll explore the history, minting process, physical details, collector interest, era varieties, and most importantly the current market value of the 1961D Lincoln 1-cent coin. So grab your cup of coffee, sit back, and let's take this numismatic journey together. The story of the Lincoln cent begins much earlier, in 1909, when it was first minted to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first American coin to feature a real historical person on the obverse side. Before that, coins featured allegorical images like Lady Liberty. The Lincoln cent broke that trend and sparked a lasting tradition. The original reverse of the coin, which featured two wheat stalks curving along the sides, earned it the nickname wheat penny. That wheat design continued until 1958, after which the reverse was changed to the Lincoln Memorial design. However, by 1961, the Lincoln Memorial reverse had already been in circulation for a few years, marking the transitional period in American coin design. The 1961D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small d mint mark just below the year on the coin. This mint mark is critical in determining the coin's origin and, sometimes, its value. That little letter can make a big difference when it comes to a coin's desirability among collectors. The Denver Mint has been operating since the early 1900s and played a significant role in supplying coins to the western half of the United States. In 1961, over 1.75 billion Lincoln cents were minted in Denver alone. Yes, you heard that right, more than 1 billion. This massive production makes the coin relatively common in circulated condition. But don't let that fool you. There are still certain 1961D pennies that are highly sought after, especially those in uncirculated condition or those with unusual errors. So while the average 1961D penny might be worth just a few cents, the rare ones can fetch significantly more. Let's talk about the coin's physical characteristics. The 1961D Lincoln cent is made of a composition known as bronze, which is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. The edge of the coin is plain, as with all Lincoln cents. The obverse features the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date, 1961, along with the D mint mark on the right. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted, with the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" above, and 1 cent below. If you look closely under magnification, you can even see the statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a testament to the coin's detailed design. Now, let's explore the historical backdrop of 1961. America was at the dawn of a new decade. John F. Kennedy had just become President of the United States. The Cold War was intensifying. The Civil Rights Movement was gaining momentum. In such a dynamic political and social atmosphere, the Lincoln cent continued to serve as a small but enduring symbol of American ideals and history. Coins like the 1961D penny were in every pocket, purse, and cash register, quietly witnessing the events that would shape the modern era. For many Americans, a penny was still worth something. It could buy candy, make a phone call, or go into a piggy bank with dreams attached to every coin saved. Back to the minting details. With over 1.75 billion coins produced in Denver, the vast majority were struck with standard precision. However, during such high-volume production, quality control isn't always perfect. That's where things get interesting for collectors. Error coins and varieties from the 1961D batch have become highly collectible. These include die cracks, repunched mint marks known as RPMs, off-center strikes, and double dies. An RPM, for example, occurs when the mint mark was stamped more than once in slightly different positions. These types of errors are quite visible under magnification and are valued by collectors based on their clarity and uniqueness. Some rare 1961D RPM pennies have sold for over $30 to $100 depending on their condition and the strength of the repunching. Even more intriguing are doubled dies coins on which the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the die production process. A true double die can add significant value. While double dies from 1961D are not as common as from other years like 1955, when they do appear, collectors are eager to acquire them. Let's discuss coin grading because this is crucial when it comes to value. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70 using the Sheldon scale. A coin graded Ms. 60 to Ms. 70 is considered mint state or uncirculated. Coins in this condition show no wear and retain their original luster. Circulated coins might range from good G4, very good VG8, fine F12, very fine VF20, extremely fine F40, to about uncirculated O50 to O58. A 1961D penny in circulated condition, say, in fine or very fine grade, is typically worth around 2 to 10 cents. However, in about uncirculated condition, the value rises to 15 to 25 cents. Mint state coins can command anywhere from $1 to $10, and even more if they have red coloration and no marks. Color designation also plays a role in determining value. Copper coins can tone over time, and collectors classify them into 3 categories: red RD, red-brown RB, and brown BN. Red coins are the most valuable, as they most closely resemble the coin's appearance when freshly minted. Brown coins are the most common in circulation. A 1961D penny graded Ms. 65 ARD can sell for $10 to $20. If the coin has a rare error or is exceptionally well struck, it could be worth significantly more. Let's now take a look at the auction market. There have been several high-profile sales of 1961D pennies in top condition. For instance, PCGs or NGC certified Ms. 67 ARD examples have sold for over $200 at auction. Why? Because such coins are rare in that grade. Even though billions were minted, very few have survived in flawless and touched condition. That makes high-grade examples stand out to serious collectors who are often building registry sets and are willing to pay a premium for the best of the best. Now, let's discuss how to spot an authentic error or valuable 1961D penny. The first step is to use a jeweler's loupe or a digital microscope to inspect the coin. Look closely at the mint mark. Does it appear to be punched twice? That could be a repunched mint mark. Check the date and the lettering for doubling. Examine the rim and the fields of the coin for cracks, cuds, or planchet flaws. These can all indicate valuable minting errors. If you suspect you have a rare variety, it's best to compare it against examples in trusted online coin catalogs or consult a professional coin grader. Handling your coins properly is important too. Always hold coins by the edges to avoid getting oils or dirt from your fingers on the surfaces. If you plan to store them, use acid-free holders or coin flips. For especially valuable coins, professional encapsulation through services like PCGs or NGC provides not only protection but also a formal grade and authenticity, which can enhance the coin's value when selling. Speaking of selling, where can you sell a 1961D penny if you discover it has value? You have several options. Coin shops are a good place to start. They can often give you a rough appraisal on the spot. Online marketplaces like eBay allow you to reach a wider audience, but pricing and competition can vary. If your coin is certified and rare, consider auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. These platforms cater to serious collectors and often yield higher returns for premium coins. Now, explore why this penny, though common, still holds a special place in numismatics. For one, it represents a bridge between eras. The early 60s were a time of technological, cultural, and political transformation, and the Lincoln cent, bearing the face of the president who held the Union together during the Civil War, serves As a reminder of the enduring values of freedom and equality, collectors often view the 1961D penny as a foundational coin, one that's accessible to beginners yet interesting enough for advanced enthusiasts, especially when errors and varieties are involved. Let's end our deep dive by summarizing the coin's value in today's auction market. A circulated 1961D penny without errors is typically worth 1 to 5 cents. In about uncirculated condition, it can fetch around 15 to 25 cents. A mint state red example can be worth $1 to $10, while Ms. 67 ard coins can bring over $200. Error coins like RPMs or double dies can range from $30 to several hundred depending on the rarity and condition. So next time you find a 1961D penny in your change, don't dismiss it. Take a moment to inspect it. You might just be holding a small piece of history with a hidden story, and maybe even some hidden value.